First time getting top speed of eyeball. Oh, that's just insane. How well can he do on 3S when we finally max him out here? We have a 6S ESC inside this little tiny nothing right here. Welcome back to Innovation RC, guys. We're gonna do something pretty stupid today. As you guys can see, I've done a couple things to my little Mojave Grom, otherwise known as Eyeball. Now, if you guys don't recall Project Eyeball, with my remote from RadioLink, the RC8X, we were actually able to drive this thing via FPV with replacing one of the heads inside, and we have a legitimate FPV car. But today we are going to be getting the absolute top speed of this on 3S, and now depending on how everything goes, maybe we'll double the voltage. All right, so we have Eyeball over here, and if you guys recall, we actually ran Eyeball with a little tiny baby camera inside there. It's really hard to see, but it's blocked by the little air dam in there, so we won't be doing FPV stuff. And keep in mind that FPV stuff was really cool, and if you want to see the video, I'll have a link right up there for you. You actually see whatever the car sees, well, where the camera is on the RC8X from RadioLink. I want to see the absolute top speed of Eyeball today, and as you can see, we have some foam tires on there, and we are at the Speedrun road. My fingers are crossed. I really hope we can get some decent numbers. You know, I hope for at least 50, maybe 60. Now we are going to be running this little 2200 milliamp 3S. Although it is small, it packs a lot of power, especially for something this size. And we're going to be doing a couple passes with this, and I actually want to see what this is going to handle like at high speeds. So I'll do like 2-3 passes, and I guess we'll see where Eyeball is at. Now, depending how everything goes with the 3S, maybe we'll just throw 6S in. I mean, this is literally twice the battery that this is, although there's a little bit less runtime, but we'll be solid for about 1 to 2 pulls tops until we got to top off. This might get 2-3 until we start seeing voltage drop, but we're really just gonna see where we're gonna be at with the 3S, and that's the purpose of this video today. And our handy dandy little GPS will be telling us our top speed. So every time we do a run, we're gonna check the speed. So now, as you guys know, a short course body, you know, obviously one's gonna come up like this. But with an opening being right there and it was closed off in the back, I cut open the back and I blocked off the front so air can easily fly up and over. So that's the reason for the little carbon Arrma Typhon wing. Actually, this used to be one of the wings for Shockwave, my active wing Typhon, which is pretty cool. So I had an extra one, I shot a hole through the top, and bam, it's a perfect little air dam. Look at that little smokestack style fan coming from the ESC. Guys, we have a 6S ESC inside this little tiny nothing right here. It is a Mamba X from Castle Creations, as you guys can see. Very, very nice, solid ESC, and yes, you can run it up to 6S censored and all that stuff. So this ESC is absolutely, honestly, a little bit too big for something like this, but I'm able to fit it, and that just makes it the absolute hardiest ESC for its size going in Eyeball over here. And as for the motor, we don't have the highest revving 10 series from Castle. It's a 4400. It's actually gonna be the coolest running out of all of them. All right, so my fingers are crossed. I hope everything can go well for Eyeball over here. And if you find this interesting, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more. We'll have more cool things also on Instagram, so make sure you hit up Innovation RC on Instagram. Also, if you want a crazy build that you know might want, I can actually build whatever it is. So hit me up on Instagram, we'll run through some numbers, and I'll get you set up for a serious, very high quality build, and I'll give you guys a quote. So here we go, we are all zeroed out. I'm gonna try to stuff this in Eyeball over here. Should be fine. There we go, fingers are crossed. Let's see what Eyeball can do on 3S. We were almost full throttle. It's pretty sketchy, but let's see. Oh my goodness, holy my, 67 miles an hour. We weren't even full throttle. let's try that again. That was actually pretty impressive, honestly. I know that the electronics aren't too hot. So there we go, we're all zeroed out once again. I'm gonna put this inside here. Alrighty, and he's off. Here he goes, second passive eyeball. I'm gonna try to get into it now. Oh! Oh! Oh, body just came off. Oh, I just tapped full throttle. But it appears the GPS is still inside the body. Thank God. Yeah, GPS still inside here. Nice, he still works. The motor's not even hot. All right, well that's a good thing. Eyeball is still functioning. Let's see how fast he was going when he took that little tumble. Not little, massive. So let's see. Survey says, oh, there we go. 70 miles an hour. It still had a lot more to go. That's crazy. And we're not even geared for speed. We're just geared pretty moderately, honestly. 70 miles an hour. That's awesome on 3S. That really is. I'll certainly tell you 70 miles an hour in something that's like this size, that's pretty darn impressive. We're not even trying to go fast. Really that is, and we're also capable of twice the power, which is insane. So I'm honestly kind of scared to even run twice the power when we could barely get full throttle on half of that. So until then, make sure you subscribe and make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna try to put all this power to the ground. And obviously with this small vehicle, it's kind of hard. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more. All right, so that sums about everything up today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.